guys. Where are they?
YouTube crew, what is going on, and welcome back. Now, one of the biggest tips that I can give you in terms of getting better is learning how to handle bad situations where you're at a disadvantage. So today we're going to talk about the art of rechallenging, and I want to take my time with this. So we're going to go to chalkboard. We're going to talk about factors of when to rechallenge. How do we rechallenge? What are we looking for to get that advantage? And I'm going to give you a quick tip on how you can actually practice it before rolling into some clips, breaking those clips down, talking about why I won certain gunfights. As always, if you find this video helpful, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And in this one, if you have specific questions, leave them down in the comments below. I will get back to you on these. And if you are looking to get better at Warzone, make sure you're subscribed with that notification bell turned on so that you do not miss any videos. Let's get into it. So first, we're actually going to talk about factors of when to rechallenge. And I thought about this, looked back at some of my gameplay footage, and came up with 3 different scenarios where I actually rechallenge pretty often. The first is when my teammates are close by. I'm pretty sure it's only one person. So I'm going to go ahead and make a quick move here, rechallenge, and try to get that down before replating, knowing that my teammates are there in case I go down to ultimately clean up that fight. The second is when we're basically equal health in a 50-50. So it's a 50-50 situation. He breaks me, I break him. I can again go ahead and make a quick move, re-challenge, and try to get that down before replating, repositioning, and basically either getting the thirst or starting to focus on his teammates. Now, the third situation, this is your last chance challenge. So basically, you're super low health. You have no plates. That enemy's pushing you and you're kind of stuck in a weird spot, maybe a corner, maybe a building, maybe a prison cell, whatever it may be, and you have to re-challenge this. You have no other option. So you're going to go ahead and re-challenge, try to get that down, again, potentially get the thirst or reposition, plate up, and then re-engage the fight. Now, winning a rechow really comes down to 3 things. The first is going to be your movement. You have to use movement to your advantage in order to avoid some of your opponent's bullets. And this could be sliding, whether it be sliding around a corner or sliding past your opponent, or it could be something like jump peeking or bunny hopping a corner. Now, the second is going to be your aim. You have to hit your shots in this scenario. Any missed bullets could ultimately lead to you being down. You have a small window to get that down, and any missed bullets could lead to that situation going the other way. Now, the third is timing. The whole goal of a rechow is actually to catch your opponent off guard. So timing is absolutely crucial, which we'll go into right now. Either you're in a situation where things are equal, you're equal health, and they're not expecting you to re-challenge, so you can catch them off guard that way, or the more likely scenario is they have the advantage and they're going to be sprinting at you looking to get the down, which means they have to go from tactical sprint to ADS, which takes some time. That, on top of you using movement to avoid some bullets, gives you the opportunity in the window that you need to win that fight. Now, how should you go about getting better at this? And I'm going to give you the tip that worked really well for me, allows me to win more of these situations, but more importantly, it allowed me to become more confident when fighting and re-challenging. Drop into plunder, drop storage down, and do not plate up one time. You want to approach every single fight as a re-challenge. They have 2 plates, you have no plates, so you have to use movement, aim, and timing to your advantage in order to be successful. That then carries over to Verdansk or Rebirth, where you have experience. You're confident fighting down 2 plates and being pushed. Now let's take a look at some clips. Now, I got 5 clips total. Just keep in mind they're super quick clips, and each clip is actually going to break down something different that I talked about, whether it was a factor of when to rechallenge, why I rechallenged, and the last one is absolutely insane. It's a pretty ridiculous triple kill. Now, before each clip, I'm going to talk about why I rechallenged and how I go about winning the rechallenge so that you can pay attention to that. The first one, the factor here is a 50-50 situation. Of course, I have my teammate close by, so I'm going to go ahead and rechallenge this and ultimately get the down using my movement and my aim.
There's.
For the second clip, the factor here is a 50-50 situation. We're both pretty low health, but I'm going to go ahead and re-challenge this. And the reason I win is actually because of timing. You can see that he is not expecting me to re-challenge this. Now, I love these next 2 clips. The factor for both is I had no choice but to challenge. This is a last chance challenge. And how I won these, combination of all 3. Movement, aim, and timing. You can see the timing, they're not expecting me. The movement gets me to a position where I can challenge and kind of push out a little bit, and ultimately aim, I hit my shots.
Nice job, dude.
Watch this. The moment of truth, the triple kill. This really encompasses everything that we've talked about. So, here you go.
Madre, vale.
If you made it this far, thank you so much, and I hope you found this video helpful. As I always say, let's get better today, and I will see you tomorrow.